The Director General of the Ghana Standards Authority, Professor Alex Dodo, said the partnership with the Federal Institute for Material Research and Testing of Germany will help sanitize Ghana's built industry.
Engage your academics, have a honest discussion on what a good building for Ghana should look like. Have the laws, now we have the laws, enforce the laws. If we do so, what will happen is that you are going to have buildings which now will be using glass fiber instead of steel, which will be using much less cement and a lot more clay and other ingredients which are available in our community. Now people can buy certified concrete. Basically just add water. When you do that, people are going to build probably at 30% cheaper than we are building now.
A senior researcher at the Federal Institute for Material Research and Testing of Germany, Dr. Wolfram Schmidt, spoke about the developments in cement and concrete technologies. He pledged to partner Ghana to find sustainable, effective and alternative materials for construction.
We can use maize cobs, we can use sugarcane bagasse, rice husk ashes, there are groundnut shells, everything. The nature provides so many resources that can do high-tech construction materials. We have just ignored them in the past. And Africa is the place where this invention can be put into practice.
Let's take you to the Eastern region and look at health. Nursing training colleges have appealed to the Ghana Health Service to allow them to retain the proceeds from the sale of application forms as their internally generated funds. At an educational forum organized by the Eastern Regional Coordinating Council for Nursing Training Colleges and Colleges of Education, they explained that the money is generated from the sale of the forms will help their outfits to build the needed infrastructure to address the infrastructure deficits at the various colleges.
The meeting, which is the first, sought to establish partnership between the RCC and the institutions to brainstorm on how to develop human capacity and to create networking. It also afforded the RCC the opportunity to identify challenges encountered by the institutions for redress. The principal of Ekropon Presby College of Education, Reverend Dr. Nicholas Afresian, said his outfit seeks to collaborate with the RCC on joint research projects, among others.
We also want to collaborate with RCC on joint research projects and internship of students, short courses, and also specific areas would be land use.
The principal of the Nursing and Midwifery Training College in Kofodia, Madame Mary Lamisi Bozombel, mentioned admission pressure and political interference, among others, as some major challenges confronting her outfit.
We have issue with IT lab, with inadequate computers. All exams is now conducted online, so it's very difficult when we are talking of increase intake.
The Guidance and Counseling Coordinator at the SDA College of Education, Madame Rose J, appealed to the RCC to support the college's clinic with equipment and other tools to work.
We wish to collaborate with the Eastern Regional Coordinating Council to support the college clinic with hospital equipment. We have some small area for our hospital and we need equipment to make it complete.
Let's still stay on health. The Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons says the next 20 years of its existence will be designated to the expansion of training beyond teaching hospitals in Ghana and the use of advanced technology for all aspects of its postgraduate medical training programs. The college has over the years produced 1,690 members and 200 fellows from the college's 16 faculties.
For the 20 years that the college has been in existence, the college has worked very hard and has produced 1,690 specialist doctors whom we call members. Already, we have increased our training centers. Yes, we do some training in this, our home, but most of the training being practical and hands-on is done in hospitals we have accredited for that purpose. We also have started training at the highest levels. For example, someone who already is a fellow with the highest level of specialization is undergoing training to be a hand surgeon. You can imagine the expertise and excellence this person will bring to solve the problems of people with hand conditions, whatever hand conditions in the country.
There are some top-notch hospitals that are government affiliated but not kind of like fully government run, like the International Maritime Hospital, the Bank Hospital, which have very top-notch equipment. We are talking with them in order to partner with them so that the training can be smoother and our doctors will have access to modern equipment that's used in the 20th century. So these are the equipment challenges that we are getting. These are some of the things that we are engaging in to try to overcome the challenges of training and the challenges that are faced after training when people graduate.
The Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons is mandated to promote specialist education in medicine, surgery and related disciplines. The college researches into medicine and formulates policies on sound public health. The 20th anniversary celebration will run from April to December 2023 with a theme, 2 decades of medical postgraduate training in Ghana.
Let's take you to the international front and start off from Africa. Airstrikes have intensified in Sudan's capital, Khartoum, despite a truce aimed at allowing civilians to flee. The army said it was attacking the city to flush out its paramilitary rivals, the Rapid Response Forces. The latest truce was due to end at midnight on Sunday. Now, the RSF said it had been extended for another 3 days. Millions remain trapped in the capital, where food is running short. The first major aid flight laden with medical supplies has arrived in the country. More than 70% of health facilities in the capital have been forced to close as a result of the fighting that erupted on 15th April. More than 500 people have been reported killed, with the actual total number of dead and injured expected to be much higher. Army Commander General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan and RSF Chief General Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo are vying for power and disagree in particular about plans to include the RSF into the army. And in the United States, police in Texas say they believe that a man killed 5 of his neighbors after an argument about him practice shooting with a semi-automatic weapon nearby. An 8-year-old child was among the victims, all from Honduras. 2 women among the victims were found dead on top of 2 surviving children, which, according to the police, were trying to keep the children alive. The shooting happened on Friday night in a small town of Cleveland, San Jacinto County, north of Houston. The suspect, believed to be Mexican, has been named as Francisco Oropez, 38. He's been charged with 5 counts of murder. Investigators believe that the victims had asked Mr. Oropez, who it is thought to have been drinking, to stop shooting as they were trying to put a baby to sleep. He replied he would shoot out in his front yard and went ahead to do so. It's a holiday. A lot of us are home marking Workers' Day. Let's see how the weather will fare for us today. Our Chief Meteorological Officer from Ghana Meteo Agency joins us on the phone lines now. Good morning, Felicity.
Good morning, Maltese.
Happy Workers' Day to you. You're doing a lot for God and country.
Thank you. Same to you too.
Right. How is our day going to pan out with the weather? Our workers are home resting after working hard for the motherland.
Yes, the weather is also so pleased for Ghanaian workers. So the weather is looking fairly good today, most stable across the 16 regions. This morning, nothing like rain is anticipated, but in the afternoon, we expect some few areas to have having 40% chance. Those of us in Koforidua, Achimba, Kumasi, Ubuasita, Kwasa, Shibekwa, Katekrachi, Kintapo, Gosu, and Sunyani are having 40% chance of rain and thunder this afternoon, late afternoon into the evening. Our temperatures is expected to be around 33 for the coast, 33, 35 for the middle sector. For the northern sector, we expect it to range between 36 and 38 degrees Celsius. The state of the sea is still expected to be rough. We are having some patches of rain and thunder clouds, so the fisher folks can navigate, but they just have to be a bit careful. Water Lake is also cool for fishing by late afternoon, where we expect the 40% chance of rain and thunder around Koforidua, Akbon, Akosombo area. They have to back off if the clouds becoming darker and the wind started picking up. So for today, this is how we are setting it to be.
Bolgatanga in the Upper East region, how is the weather likely to be for them?
Yes, the Upper East region is going to be bright and sunny, with some smooth floating clouds over there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, temperatures will be around 38 degrees Celsius over that place.
I'm sure they'll be glad. Thank you so much, Felicity Ahafen, for giving us the rundown. 40% chance of rainfall around Koforidua, Seshribe, Kwakin, Tampo, Sunyani area late afternoon. But luckily, in the Upper East Bolgatanga, where the Workers' Day event is happening, she says it will be sunny, bringing us a close of GTV Breakfast News. There's more news when you log on to gbcghanaonline.com. Today is a show you don't want to miss. It's an unconventional show, and we have a lot in store for you. Kafri Day is coming up next. He spent the day in the life of a zoo head keeper. I'm sure you'd want to know how much meat does a lion eat. Get your guns right, because you see some snakes as well. And then stay with GTV Breakfast. I'll be back at 7 with sports.